All right, we're back with Bella and really hitting our stride, I think. I told Ben after we filmed the last session yesterday, we're gonna make some retrieves here pretty quick. And she is in heat, and you can see, I talked about it yesterday. So I don't know, maybe that's even helping her a little bit. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but I do think that she's made really, really good strides the last couple days. Coming off of the break of the weekend, the behavior is just really starting to snowball and click. I haven't put her on, come on, I haven't put her on lead for a while. We've got a new puppy here right now, a golden retriever puppy that we're working with, and it's like I'm seeing such drastic differences between that young puppy obviously and her, but it's like she all of a sudden grew up when this little whippersnapper comes around. So I'm not complaining about it. I really like it. It's not something that I didn't expect. It's just when it comes and it shows up and it starts to stick, it feels really good. And so this is one of those things where, you know, I know there are people that are watching this series from the very beginning. You're seeing some ups, you're seeing some downs. You've seen me, I've felt this way before with her, where we've achieved some really good things and I went, man, this is great. We've always kind of come back down off of them, but when you're there and it's feeling good, there's nothing wrong with being okay with that. There's nothing wrong with, that is the part that you work towards the crappy parts for. I'm enjoying this a lot, and I hate hold conditioning. So I'm probably enjoying it because we're towards the end of it. And today we're gonna build off of what we've been doing. So we're gonna start. You saw me just walk her down this. I am gonna use this corridor because this is where we're gonna make our retrieves to start out with. But she's just she's in a very good, calm position. She's got real good eyes to me, even with distractions. She's got real good eyes. I expect her to come to me. I expect her to sit right in front of me nicely. Bella, here. We're not doing anything with a whistle. We're just calling her to us, which is recall. Sit. Very good. She's got a nice little high head finish. Very good. She had a little wagging of the tail there. It was wonderful. Just shows me she's having a good time with it. It's fun. It's not really work. There's no like hesitation. There's no timidness. There's no fear. There's no correction on my part. There's really no reason to. I don't have to holler at her. I don't have to tell her with a lot of tone. I am jabbering a lot. Don't normally talk this much, but everything that's going through my head right now, I'm just verbalizing it. Bella, here. Get another one coming this way. Good. Sit. Sit. Very good. Nice little high head finish. I wouldn't mind her leaning in even, like she has in the past. No, I'm not in a hurry to take it away. Good. Hold. 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 Very good. So I do test once in a while, and I'll go to reach for it, and I don't want her assuming that she's going to be dropping. Hold. And I'll give her the help. Hold. Of verbally reminding her. Hold on to it. Good. Dead. So 2 for 2. Really beautiful there. Now, I'm going to come in here. Oh, and it rolled a lot further than what I had probably wanted, but that's okay. Bella. Good. Here. Hold. Hold. Right here. Right here. Come on. Sit. Good. We're getting close. We're getting close. We got people watching it here. That's good. That's a good distraction. Dead. Dead. A little bit different. A little bit different than when she brought it back to me. Not much different, but a little bit. A little bit of a side sway. It has to do, I think, with the excitement. She's getting a chance to move around a little bit now and run. Now, it's less than 5 yards. I mean, if I walk out to 2, 3, it's 4 steps. So we'll leave it there. So I'm not giving her a ton of momentum, not giving her a ton of room to ramp up. This is a retrieve, Bella. Good. Come on. Right here. Right here. Ah, ah, ah. Sit. Good. Good. Very good. So the ending is just the ending is just a little different than what it was. Here. Bella. Good. Sit. Good. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Here. Sit. Get 2 finishes out of that one. It was a short retrieve, so I got 2 finishes. And I'll live with that finish all day. I'm fine with it. She's right here. Dead. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Bella. Good. Very nice. Ah, sit. Good. You can see she thought about it. I thought she was going to do it. I told her good, very nice. Hold. Don't get sloppy. Hold. Good. Dead. Now we just got to get, so we took a step forward, progress-wise. We took a step back, quality-wise. It's not as clean. It's not as neat. It's not as nice of a retrieve. And so now we're at this point and we'll work on this. We're going to work on this until it gets really good. Bella. Good. Ah. Sit. Good. Right here. Good. Right here. Good. Right here. Sit. Good. Good. Dead. Good. This one I'm going to give her a chance to get a little momentum. She's also got temptation. Take a foot off the porch and you're gone. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Now, I wouldn't do this if I didn't have the confidence in being able to, A, I don't think I'll have to, but B, she'll get to it. And I probably will remind her. She'll get to it and I'll say, hold here, and she'll come right back. But if I thought she was going to get there and there was temptation that she'd free run, well, what in the hell are we doing this for? We got to go way back under the control part. So, and not only is it we're not prepared for it from a recall standpoint. You got to have the dog to the point where you've got this confidence in all the little parts before you get to this. If you don't have those, this will never work. You'll be trying to put together a puzzle that's missing 10 pieces. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle and you're missing 10 pieces. No matter how hard you try, you can't get the puzzle to put together. You'll get 9,000 or 990 of them put together maybe, but you're never going to finish the puzzle unless you have all the pieces. And the problem with this puzzle is sequenced. So you have to put puzzles in the pieces in order. If you're missing pieces throughout the process, you can't ever get beyond it. You can try, it won't work. Bella. Good. Here. Good dog. Very good. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. Now I reminded her that time. Come here. Come on. Good. Good girl. Good. Dead. Bella. Good. Here. Hold. Sit. Good. Right here. Good dog. Dead. Good girl. Look at this one. Off the porch. Now, her delivery's not perfect. We're not ready to go to the next step. Not at all. But that part of it is the ending. The beginning part, we're seeing if we're ready to go to the next step with that. I know I got to work on the delivery and the finish. Can I extend on the front end of it? Can she run off the porch and pick it up and still come back? I don't think for a second she can't. If she can't, I'll know quickly. We'll take a step back. But I'm going to remind her. I'm going to help her through it. I'm going to be more verbal through it from like a leadership standpoint and helping her understand what I want her to do. Bella. Good. Here. Good. Hold. Very good. Sit. Good. Did. Good. This is where, I just thought, sit. I just thought of it. Haven't been doing those place boards. And I got a feeling that those place boards would be real handy right now to get her, see how she came in a little bit hot. We gave her a chance to get more momentum going. She came in a little bit hot, and so she had to slam on the brakes and she wanted to slide by. That's where I have to get those place boards going. I think that'll help us. Do I think I have to have the place boards to do this? No, I don't think so, but I think it'll make it probably a little bit easier. Now, here, no dummy, recall, come on. Perfect. That's what we want. So by taking the dummy out of the equation, she was able to work through it. Now watch the difference. Better. Good. Come on. Come on. Good. Easy. 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 There's the difference. Sit. 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 She knows she did something wrong there. Hold. Dead. Good. Heel. Heel. Let's try it again. Bella. Bella, go back. Good. Come on. Easy. Hold. Sit. Good. Very good. Very good. That needs to be the habit. We'll get there. Good dog. That was it. Hold. Position that a little bit centered. Heel. Da, 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 da. Heel. Heel. Good. Here. Here. There's the finish. So we take steps back and we get the finish we need. That's because we've been working on it, and today we just took a step forward. Now, hold, hold. A little warm, we're in the shade, which is good. Tire her out awful quick if we went out into that sun. Here. Good girl, come on. Come on. Good girl. The level of control is a lot different. Sit. Did. Very good. That's what we want. Did. So now we just got to transfer it, and we'll transfer it by slowly working in the idea of sit, the idea of the retrieves. It's just something that we can't ram through. We're not going to be able to accelerate it as much as I'd like to. I'm ecstatic to the point where we're at. We're making retrieves again. We're back. It's just a matter of replicating. If I say we're back, if I just went out and set up a 50-yard trailing memory, which is a very easy trailing memory, there's no way she'd deliver it well. She'd come flying by me. And the problem would be, and some folks try to do that, they're perfect on the garage, they're perfect in heel, they're perfect on the ground, they're perfect on the freezer. When do I get back to retrieving? So they go out and they make a retrieve, and the dog doesn't. A lot of times the dog goes back to whatever the issue was, and the issue wasn't always running by. My dog ran by me. Some people's dogs run off. Some people's dogs get too excited and do other things. Those are all symptoms. That would be way too big of a jump for her. She needs a slower progression. So we literally went from the porch, recalling, to the porch with a 3-foot retrieve, to a porch with an 8-foot retrieve, and we realized that you get past a certain. She did really well until she got about a 5-yard running start. Once she got past a 5-yard running start, you saw her momentum was a lot faster, and she came in and she was out of control, and she couldn't stop, and she couldn't get to the spot where she knew she needed to be, or she wasn't. Not that she couldn't, it's just she wasn't. So now what we'll do is go from 5 yards where she's good to 6 yards, and then 7 yards, and we'll go back to the idea of reminding her what she wants, what I want her to do. So we'll go back and do just a recall with the dummy in her mouth and have good position and tell her how good she is. We'll do a short retrieve and she'll have good position and I'll tell her how good she is. She'll get too much momentum and go sideways and I'll correct her. You saw it, the last one I did that was long, she delivered pretty good. The time before that, the exact rep before that, she came in really hot and really out of control, and I literally positioned her and firmed up and told her no and put her in the right spot. She learned from it the next time. So now I'm gonna let her, we're gonna move on to something else and get another repetition of a couple wins, a couple simple things. She's hot. This is hard on her physically. So, and it's just because it's warm out. But Ben's here and we gotta get the filming done. So now she'll go back in her kennel and she'll think about it. And that was another great session, back to back, on the porch, making retrieves, making steps each way. Come here. Sit. And there's our habit. Perfect.